Hi, and thank you for the interest you've expressed in being a buddy for the Miracle League of Frisco, because without you, this would not be possible. Miracle League is a sports organization for children ages 5 through 19 with special needs. Miracle League of Frisco is the only Miracle League with 7 sports. We have baseball, bowling, basketball, football, soccer, track, and cheerleading. Don't worry if you don't have any experience in sports. We just need your heart to want to work with our athletes. You'll be working with our non-competitive league and be paired up one-on-one to help an athlete play the game.
In the spring of 2005, the Miracle League was being formed with a great group of people who came to the city and wanted to start the league, and approached the city and approached the Community Development Corporation. And so it all got started in around April of 2006. They opened the original field. I got to go as the mayor and throw out the first pitch, and that was a great day for a lot of people. There were about 40 or 50 people involved, or kids involved at the time. And then in February of 2007, a group of people approached us from the committee wanting to do a roast, a mayor's roast. And that was a fundraiser to help the Miracle League and to help the field, get a field really developed. So got involved with that, and in April of 2007 we actually dedicated the field, and was privileged to have it named the Mike Simpson Miracle League Field. But the great thing was that that was 10 years ago in April of this year. And the league has just grown from 40 or 50 to now hundreds and hundreds of kids.
The very first time I went to the Miracle League and watched a game, really what jumped out at me and to this day stays with me, it's not just the children out there that never thought they'd be on a field playing, but really the audience, the fans, the parents. There wasn't a dry eye sitting in those stands watching them because they never thought they would see that moment. So I would say to you that the memory that stays with me is the impact it has had on others, the whole community in many ways. Some ways we can visibly see, some ways we can't, but it's truly been a community-wide impact.
As a buddy, we ask that you follow a few simple rules to help our athletes have the best time and be able to be like their typical peers by playing sports. Our first rule is safety. We want you to enjoy being a buddy, but we have to make sure that our players are safe. For instance, if your athlete is in a wheelchair, do not let go of the wheelchair. Make sure they're secure and have their seatbelt locked, and if you're going over a bump, lean the chair back, never forward. Your job is to pay full attention to your athlete during the game and never let the athlete run off. When playing on the field, watch the ball and don't let the ball hit your player. You may have to step in front of the player to protect them. Second is to always stay with your player. If they run, you run. Never let them go off by themselves. If they need their parent, walk them to their parent. Third, be their friend. Encourage them and talk with them during the game. A buddy is a friend on and off the field. But most of all, have fun. If you're having fun, your athlete will have as much fun. At Miracle League, we love to have fun. And as a buddy, you can fulfill this by being engaged and talking with your player during the entire game. Because you'll be so engaged, please keep your phone in your pocket.
We need the buddies in order to ensure that the athletes are safe and that every child gets to play and has the opportunity to score a goal or a run in every sport.
I first came out to soccer. I just kind of showed up because I wanted to volunteer. So I registered online and I showed up, and the rest is history.
Well, I played soccer, and basketball, bowling, get my ball in and ball, do my best. If you want to play, come on. If you don't want to play, I won't make you.
The players are great. They're such a blessing to be around. They're always energetic. They're always have a can-do attitude. They always give it their all, no matter what their situation is and what circumstance they have. It's a life-changing experience. If you can't have a good time at Miracle League, you can't have a good time anywhere there is. So come out, have a good time, be a part of something bigger than yourself, and give back to people who will give you so much more.
I like being a buddy because I've gotten to meet a lot of really cool kids. I've gotten to become friends with a lot of them outside of Miracle League. You should try it. You don't need any experience in any sports or with working with kids. It's better to come out and not know anything than to not come out at all.
Well, without having a buddy, we wouldn't have Miracle League. We need our buddies to help assist our players The biggest thing that they love out of our buddies is being positive and encouraging. And though our kids love playing sports, they come out more for the interaction with typical peers than for the sports, I'd say.
We try to give our athletes the most independence possible. Therefore, when working with an athlete, please do not play the sport for them. Try a technique like hand over hand rather than throwing it for them. If they throw a short distance, that's fine. If your athlete's in a wheelchair, allow them the opportunity to catch the ball. If they did not catch it, then pick it up and place it in their glove or hand to throw. Try whatever you can to keep them engaged and playing the sport.
In order to run a league of this size, we need to have many volunteers, not just buddies, but we're also looking for volunteers to help with game day. We look for volunteers for board members. We look for volunteers to just assist with multiple different things. If anybody is interested in volunteering but maybe not being a buddy, then just contact us and we'll find the right role for you.
Well, I always say the participation in the Miracle League is great for the players, but it's also great for the buddies. It exposes them to a lot of different things that they may not see out in the real world, and it gives them a chance to really help other players in the Miracle League to be successful. So I always say it's just as much as a blessing to the player it is to the buddies. It's important for the buddy to be encouraging to the players and help them in maybe the least restrictive environment. So whatever things that they need help with, that they do that, but they also help them, encourage them to do well in the game and participate and help them be fully active.
On the day you come out, remember, wear tennis shoes, athletic shorts or pants, and your buddy shirt. That will be given to you at your first volunteer shift. You should also bring some water, as we can get hot and sweaty at most of our sports. This will hopefully be one of the best experiences of your life, as it has been for our athletes, parents, and longtime buddies. Thank you. We hope to see you out soon at the Miracle League of Frisco. Please contact the Buddy Coordinator with any questions at buddy.coordinator@friscomiracleleague.org.
My name is Marshall. Thank you for watching the video. If you want to learn more about Miracle League, please go to friscomiracleleague.org.